Hey, sorry I've been away for so long. I've been in school and just really busy. I have a lot to finish up before the year ends because I can't go to summer school due to surgery coming up and a lot of other traveling and just a shit ton of stuff that I have to do over the summer. And so I had to cancel summer school and finish everything now, pretty much. And I'm a really bad procrastinator, so I'm not going to burden you with excuses. But yeah, I've been really busy. Um, so I haven't been able to be totally present. Um, so my apologies. But to get the show on the road, um, I have a couple of things to say about these last two topics. The first one is being a parent and having kids, and then the second one is first. And those are both, I don't know, they're pretty good topics, I think. And there's been a lot of stuff to update on both of those. So I'll start with the first one, which is being a parent and having kids. So I want to have kids, and I can't wait to have kids. I'm really actually excited about having kids. I was always the youngest in my family, but I was always kind of the caretaker. I was always keeping care of the little ones, like my nephews and all my brother's kids, and then also kids up the street and stuff like that. I always loved little kids, and just working with them and playing with them, and I don't know, doing a whole bunch of just stuff with them. I don't know. I have this very protective nature over kids, and I think it's just because I was adopted. I also want to be a father too, so I think that also ties into just having a connection with little kids. But what else? Um, I want to have one biological kid and one adoptive kid. Um, or I guess I shouldn't say one adoptive kid, but I want to adopt a kid and I want to have a biological kid. And how I want to have biological kids is either by putting my eggs into my partner or having some type of bone marrow transplant that I've heard that there have been experiments done on bone marrow being turned into sperm for, I don't know if it's for women who don't have eggs anymore or trans men, but whatever the cause, it seems awesome, and probably by the time I'm ready to have kids, uh, you know 23, 24, 25, maybe 30. Um, Hopefully, they'll have that research and scientifically possible. So I'm excited for that. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, being a dad seems really awesome, and um, yeah, I just can't wait. Like, even if I'm a single dad, I really don't care. Like I just want a little kid. Um, and I think being a parent is an interesting thing, especially when you're trans, because being trans is such a different experience than just being male or being female. It's so much more than that, and you're connected to your body in this whole different way now. You're more spiritually connected, you're more emotionally connected, you're you're connected with your being and your soul, and it's hard for a lot of people to say that they're there. And it takes a lot of practice to get there too. You can't just stick a needle in your ass every week and say that. There's a lot of other things that come into play when that is going on. But I think after you have kids, it's like almost another spiritual and emotional and it's another being. It's not your being, but it's like, I don't know. It's like your connection that's there, that will always be there and will always understand and will always love and will always vacate. And it's so intimate and it's so personal that, like, it's more than this word that we call, family or dad or mom or son or daughter. Like, it's this other part of you that, you can't. I mean, at some point you have to let go, but I don't know. I feel like fatherhood is a very big deal in my culture, at least, because motherhood in Africa and all over, from where my people come from, is a very big, meaningful thing, because we couldn't always keep our children and we couldn't always have that. Sometimes we wouldn't even be able to have children because of the circumstances that we would be in. I'm talking about a long time ago, slavery and stuff, but it was a big thing, and it still is in our culture a really big thing. We're not over it, and we cherish our children. We do. And I thought my mom was gonna disown me when I was like, I'm trans, but we we need to stick together, black, white, Asian, whatever. I'm right now talking culturally African American people, but everybody needs to stick together, and we've all been through it. We've all been through it. But for me, fatherhood is a very big thing. So I'm all into it. I want to be a dad. I think it's awesome. It's more than just raising a child for me. But yeah, if you guys want to know more about that, I can go into that later in a different video if you want. Just send me a message or something. And then the other one was firsts. And I've had a lot of firsts this year. A lot. I haven't had a lot of lasts, but I've had a lot of firsts. And they've been wonderful. They've been amazing. I've had someone for the first time say, wow, you're going to look beautiful when you have your top surgery. You're going to look great. And that was a big first for me, because I've always had body and identity issues around how I looked, so that was amazing for me. And my mom did not flip out when I told her about me getting top surgery, and that was a really big first for me, because I didn't think I would be able to even tell her that I would be getting top surgery, but I had to, because I sent those $500 in, and it had to be explained. But she took it really well, and that was a really good first for me. And what else? This is my first year going to France and traveling by myself. I'm going to Europe and France and Rome and Italy and Chicago. I go there a lot, actually. I think I talked about that in a couple of my videos. But yeah, I'm really excited about going to France and Rome and Paris and stuff. Um, this is my first year having top surgery, obviously, and my first year on T. And both of those, I'm sure top surgery will be amazing, but T has been magnificent. It's been wonderful. It's my first year that I've really been connected to myself spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, with my being and my presence, and I think I've really been able to accomplish who I am and being comfortable with who I am. And what else? Yeah, I mean, it's been a big first year for a lot of things. But I don't want to go too much in depth about the first thing because there's so many things that has happened and that will happen eventually that um, I don't really want to keep it limited, you know. Um, I don't want to be like, yeah, it was just this, and this, because there's a whole bunch of things. And this video is already really long, so I'm gonna stop it here. But it was, it's been an amazing year so far, and the year's not even close to over. So yeah, I got 4 more months to go until I'm a year on T. So yeah, but I'm excited, and I hope all of you have a good week, and I will see you later.